Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to this very special edition. Wednesday morning edition. Oh yes, it is midweek. It is midweek. Champions League, Champions League, Champions League. No, I don't have enough time to go into that. Let's go straight out to Chelsea. And look, dear friends, Chelsea, we have problems right now that need to be resolved. This second half of the season, it's of no joke. We are in the second half of the season and we must take it serious. Whatever our plans are right now in this January transfer window, dear friend, I don't care what you say, but I think Chelsea made a big mistake by letting go Conor Gallarghar. Oh yes, I think Chelsea made a huge or a big mistake by letting go Conor Gallarghar. You see, Lavia is a very good player, no doubt. Romeo Lavia, he is a very good player, no doubt about it. But when you can't stay fit and play 3 consecutive games, dear friends, there is no way you are helping your team. There's no way you'll be helping your team if you can't stay fit and play 3 consecutive games. In fact, even 2. Conor Gallarghar can play any amount of games you want him to play. Any amount of games you want Conor to play, he can play it perfectly. And he has the ability also to win you games. It is my opinion. You can say anything you want to say. He has the ability to win you games as well. I think it's high time we tell ourselves the truth. It is. We understand Romeo Lavia will be out for 4 to 5 weeks. That is the news we are hearing. Romeo Lavia will be out 4 to 5 weeks. That is where Chelsea is now. So now, right now, do you understand why I'm saying this? Gallarghar with injury situation, no. How many times have you heard it? Now, we are right now in the market looking for the wrong things or a wrong kind of player. We are in the market. This is January transfer window. But Chelsea are looking at the wrong product right now. What we don't actually need. That is what Chelsea are looking at. It amazes me how our sporting directors are going about their business. It amazes me. You see, Chelsea going in for Alejandro Garnacho makes no sense to me. Garnacho coming to Chelsea possibly makes no sense to me. We have Pedro Neto, we have Madueke, we have Sancho. And that is not just all. Next season, we are expecting a Stavao in the squad. We are expecting Kendrick Paez back in the squad. And we also have Tariq George. And then we also have Maguire. All these are attacking players. Now, let me go over it again. Pedro Neto, Jadon Sancho, Joao Felix, which right now we understand Chelsea want to sell him. Why did we even buy him in the first place? And we let go Conor Gallarghar, a valuable asset like Conor. And then we now to Joao Felix that we know that we will not make use of him. I mean, this SSR rules. Is that the reason why, or what at all? What is it that we were thinking? At a point, our head coach says that Joao Felix is like a backup for Cole Palmer. From his own words, Joao Felix he cannot play Joao Felix and Cole Palmer at the same time. Right now, looking at what he's doing, the system is playing. But maybe in certain games, he will try. You know, there's a way he put it. And he also made mention of Christopher Nkunku. Now we understand Christopher wants to leave the club. I mean, he's not happy being on a bench. And we want to let go Joao Felix, who is not complaining, who is content to be a squad player. AC Milan now are interested, we understand. And Chelsea are waiting for a good offer to let him go. 6 months, or is it 5 months? Okay. Neto, Sancho, Felix, Cole Palmer, Jackson, Christopher Nkuku, Estaval is coming, Kendrick Paez is coming, Noni Madueke, Tariq George, and then we have McGuay. All these are attacking players. It's clear some players will have to be sold. It is very clear some players will have to be sold in the summer. And I have a feeling, that if Christopher Nkuku doesn't leave this January, he will leave in the summer. He will. Joao Felix with the news surrounding him right now. You see, the most annoying part of this whole scenario is that they are destabilizing the club, the team. Assuming you are a player and the news is always around you there. Oh, they want to sell you. Oh, you are going to be sold. They have families out there. They have friends who can tell them, oh, we saw in the news. Chelsea put you on the, Chelsea want to sell you to AC Milan. How would you feel in that squad? What is it that will be going through your head? In every 3-4 months, like Joao Felix, from Barcelona back to Atletico, from Chelsea to Barcelona, from Barcelona back to Atletico Madrid, from Madrid back to Chelsea, and Chelsea are now about to ship you out again. Why are we doing all this to our players? Why do we need Garnacho right now? I want to understand. Somebody should help me. Maybe I'm not following Manchester United football very well, and I really don't know the guy, how he plays his football. But one thing I know is that he's also not consistent. He's not consistent. We understand he doesn't fit into Ruben Amorim's system. But will he fit into Enzo Maresca's system? Or is one of those players that our directors just want to buy? And he's not coming cheap. He is not coming cheap. Oh yes. Garnacho prefers to stay in the Premier League. Chelsea wants him, but no offer yet. Napoli have already offered 45 million euro and United rejected that. We understand United are looking for the fee in a range of 50 to 55 million pounds for Garnacho. Why spend that money on Garnacho when we have almost about 7-8 players that can play the same position? Is Garnacho an upgrade on what we already have? If he is an upgrade, fine. If Garnacho is an upgrade, then we know that, okay, we want to clear these ones and we are upgrading. What Chelsea should be doing right now in the market is upgrade to the squad. That is what Chelsea should be doing. An upgrade to the squad. For instance, in our midfield, if I'm being told that we want to buy another midfielder to back up Caicedo, perfect. We also know Andrew Santos is coming back in the summer. But between now and then, it makes sense that if we cannot call him from Strasbourg, then we can sign a good one. At least 3 players in that position is not bad. After rewatching our game against Wolves, I must say this. Caicedo, as you can see him on the screen, man, we need to protect him. He was everywhere on the pitch of play against Wolves. Starting every attack, mopping up attacks. At the end of the game, where Wolves started to attack a little more, Caicedo knocked a lot of it out of himself. Reading cutbacks and getting it onto, the right positions. Starting every attack with his carrying and passing winning fouls. With his carrying of the ball and winning fouls at the same time. His tackle led to Cucurella's goal, if you remember. His tackle led to Cucurella's goal. For someone playing on fumes and with no replacement, Should something happen to him right now, dear friend? And yet, you see, the young man is not even looking at his back, whether if I get injury or if I get injured. He's not looking back. He is putting up top performances week in, week out for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez injured. We don't know his date of... Hopefully, Enzo should be ready for Sunday's game against City. Hopefully. There's no guarantee, but hopefully. Cole Palmer played with, with an ankle injury against Wolves. And we saw his performance. Because he was not fully fit. When we had Joao Felix. Partly, I blame our head coach. Yes. I think he is part of the problem. Because if the players are there, you are not making use of them. Joao Felix, you said that is a replacement for Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer now injured and he doesn't fit into the system. He's not part of your first 11 yet. Then it means that there's something wrong. Well, dear friend, I'm about to run up. Is this your breakfast? Lazio official bid for Cesare Casadei as revealed by Fabrizio Romano, 30 million euro plus sell-on clause. Yes, Lazio want to buy Cesare Casadei from Chelsea. They initially offered 10 million euro. That was rejected by Chelsea. Now their second bid is 13 million euro for Cesare Casadei, the midfielder. And they also added a sell-on clause for Chelsea. Means that if Casadei is to be sold again by Lazio to another club, any amount is going to be sold out, Chelsea still have a profit on. Chelsea's decision on Casadei's next club will be made known this week. So it's very likely Casadei will be leaving. And you see, a player like Casadei, we can just say he doesn't fit into Maresca's system. Because he's also a midfielder. A very good one for that matter. So, who are the players that fit into Enzo Maresca's system? When are we going to get it right? Casadei doesn't fit into the system. Chukwuemeka doesn't fit into the system. Conor Gallarghar doesn't fit into the system. Who? All these midfielders, I'm mentioning their names. They are Chelsea players. Chukwuemeka, is there right now. We want to sell him. But, how do you call him? There's this one, also a DM. We have almost our 4, 5, 6 players, midfielders, that we claim they don't fit into Maresca's system. Let me ask, maybe I'll have to conclude here. What is the Maresca system all about? What is the Maresca system all about? I heard when Michael Essien made a statement, is it earlier this week? He said something. He referred us back to Chelsea-Arsenal game where he scored a goal. Where he scored one outrageous, long-range shot and scored for Chelsea. He referred to that game. I think it was one of the FA Cups or something. And he said, by then he was playing as a right back. And he inverted into the midfield. He took the ball from right back. He was a right back player. But he found himself in midfield and scored that goal. And he said something that intrigued me. He said, right now football has changed. And so they only changed the name. Inverted midfielder. Right back inverted to midfield. But this is something which they were doing long before. Maybe just a new name to invert into the midfield. But it has been there. So what is it that Enzo Maresca is doing that is Maresca's system? That all these players doesn't fit in. Conor doesn't fit in. Chukwuemeka doesn't fit in. But the Chile doesn't. No, there's one guy. My God. Doesn't fit. And we are wasting money and buying and selling. Or the conclusion of the matter is we are buying to sell to make 2-3 million profit each time. 2-3 million profit each time. Dear friends, let me hear from you in the comment section. But quickly, let me give some shout out before I go. Chris Williams says, I even think that Chelsea needs to sell players instead of buying. The only place Chelsea needs to strengthen in the squad is center forward. We have players in every other area in the squad. That even requires to be sold out. He continues and said, Chelsea should not sign Garnacho for 59 million. 30 million will be fine. If not, we don't need it. Or we don't need him. All right? That's from Chris Williams. Johannes says, these sporting directors are killing the team with the like of Lavia, Madueke, Nkuku, and Jackson. Big shout out to you also, Johannes. The next one says, okay, from Johannes, he said, Lavia fake injury really from the beginning. He did nothing. Play half a game and injury. Please do something about Lavia. Okay. He said, Madueke was the waste in the game of Wolves. He was playing alone without defender. Not Neto, you are wrong, Salams. You didn't watch the game. Nice. Okay, I'm trying to analyze what you are saying. All right, Izu says, that money Chelsea want to use and buy the guy, is it your money? If Chelsea like, let them spend 10 billion. What I need is good game from them. Oh, really? Good game. That is what we are not getting. They are buying and we are not getting a good game. And what United doesn't want, that is what we want to buy, 59 million. It's like the amount of money we pay them, United pay to us for Mason Mount. United just want to recoup their money back. The last but not the least, from Frederick Amababe says, Chelsea bought Jackson are all a mess to us, the fans. Thanks, Frederick Amababe from Biafra State, Nigeria. Well, guys, let me hear from you once again. It is a new day. Garnacho to Chelsea. Romeo Lavia, 4 to 5 weeks on the injury treatment room. Joao Felix to AC Milan. Yes, Joao Felix to AC Milan. Cesare Casadei to Lazio. Dear friends, it's all in the news. I'll bring you more updates later in the day. See you all when you see me. Shalom and peace.